here because we want to show support for the organization Keep Kent County Beautiful, which is focused on really educating people about the medical waste facility that's being proposed up here on 16 Division Road, just up behind us actually, behind Dunkin' Donuts. We're concerned that this kind of gasification pyrolysis system hasn't really been tested, and certainly not with medical waste, and we don't want this area to be a place where a big company comes in and just sort of says, hey, let's give this a shot. DEM gives them a chance to sort of test it, and then things go wrong. That's really concerning. We don't want this anywhere in Rhode Island, but we certainly don't want it in Kent County, and so we're just here trying to let people know and to even just educate themselves about this and learn a little, and hopefully go to the Facebook pages and figure out what this even is. That's kind of why we're here today. We want as many people to sort of see these signs.
And there's a hearing next week?
There is. The DEM is holding sort of an open comments meeting on March 15th at 4 o'clock. It's a Zoom meeting, obviously, with COVID. So there'll be a link. There'll be a link on their website that gives you access to the meeting, and it's open to anyone in public. And what we're hoping by people maybe seeing these signs and going to our Facebook pages, that maybe they'll learn enough that they'll feel comfortable saying their concerns at that meeting. That's the big thing. That meeting,
cut down on what we put in the landfill, and quite frankly, with all of the masks and gloves and syringes and everything that we're using, where does that stuff go? What should we be doing with it?
It's a great question. I mean, right now, my understanding is there's facilities that these kind of materials get sent to that decontaminate them, and then they do get shipped off to landfills and facilities like that. The problem with this kind of site is that, is there potential for there to be lower buildup at the landfills for something like this? Potentially, yes. The problem is it a better solution than sending it to the landfill when you're already you're basically going to end up potentially contaminating the air and the water in just a different way. I think the biggest need right now is to find solutions for this and to certainly reduce landfill capacities. But from what I've read scientifically and the data behind this is not the way to go. It just doesn't do it in a safe way, and it's not doing it really any different than how you process fossil fuels. So it's really not green. It's not all the things that this company's selling. Do we need to still solve that problem? Absolutely. Do we still need to figure out a way to deal with waste? Absolutely. But shouldn't that be also at the personal level of how do we reduce it person by person? Shouldn't that be the beginning?